Who are you?
I'm Chicla for 9,000. So.
Said so. But I gotta leave. I gotta leave the party and come back. See if this works. If I don't get in that type. Not much.
I got players ready to negotiate. Benjamin Watson. You should have picked it up. And if you have any power weapons, you'll have to. I can't remember if it's a power weapon or if it drops at your level. Okay, well then it'll give you a plus like 4 or whatever. 3. Can you load it up? So.
Yeah, I'm going in right now. He was a hidden X Factor, and by me throwing over 40 touchdowns to him this season already, he bumped up to superstar.
That'll do it.
He also has 96 speed, and as I gradually upgrade him, his speed gets increased.
Yeah, he won't get over 97 yet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He gets there. He gets up to 98.
Does he?
Yep.
You done this before?
Oh yeah. I strategically drafted my players.
Yeah, after I fucking told you about him.
No.
I still can't believe that I couldn't fucking find him. Like, I literally scrolled through the receivers twice.
Oh jeez.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara.
I'm only going to run like one or two defensive plays.
Ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to
I'll give you a heads up. It's going to be a cover 4 drop.
And the San Francisco 49ers.
I'll add a couple more. There'll be a man blitz.
Over the inline.
And there'll be a cover 2 zone blitz. So that's all I'm going to run.
Set, ready. Hey, come on. Stay with your man.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Yeah, so I mean, if you don't cover them.
At the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh man,
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Defensively, here you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Now, I think so because then you turn into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Unacceptable.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On third down, Jackson. And Ingram hauls it in. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. Well, that tight end position, it just seems
Sounds
to
good to me.
continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at
Gotta
one
get Ray
point.
Rice's
They
carries.
continue to
every
give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks 27-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I got you. I got you. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Now it's Jackson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. How about the start throw?
I will
the football?
test your
4 for
users,
4
too.
on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson, and his throw is incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly
I know you're not
qualifies
ready
as
for
one
this.
of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be
Disguise
careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Nope.
Throwing is Jackson. That's complete, right around the 8. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about
I
a
could go
yard
for it,
short.
because no, it's only 1 yard.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense,
You're not going to return it on me.
That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Hey, if you really want me to do the scum kick to you, I will.
Ready? 95, 56. Get in the way. Check it back. Check it back. Slam, slam, slam. Alert 3, alert 3.
Oh, good old man.
They'll run for the first time
Yeah,
with
of course that's
Johnson.
going to happen.
A big run there by Johnson. 74 yards.
Neon Dion.
Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense.
Oh my.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone.
I have potatoes out there.
But it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down.
I even have play ball on and
get
everything.
his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The kick by Bryant is good. And that will tie
I
us
always miss
at
on the
3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here in the second
you
drive
see
of
good
our
old
game as they
Dennis.
respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me.
I know you.
Yep.
You like to mix it up.
I
with
waved at
sports,
it.
yeah.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand,
I
and
like
a
that
really
one.
good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the
A
whole
little bit,
thing.
a little
I
bit.
love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Here we go, D. All day, defense.
Throwing now, Jackson on first
Oh,
down.
that's a
And he
nice
can't
sight to
get
see.
rid of it. He's taken down.
It's a beautiful sight.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective,
Oh, yeah.
they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
It's a pickup for
forever.
12, and that'll set up a third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. On fourth down, the Niners replacement for Bradley Pinion, Justin Vogel on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
No,
Fielded just inside the 20.
no need to fake it.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. It's no secret that this is a team that's built on passing, but as you always tell me, you have to throw the run in there every now and then to keep that pass sharp.
Yeah, you have to, because otherwise, if they never have to worry about running the football, it is just a controlled sprint to your quarterback.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum?
Hey, if I see 5 wide, that's an invitation to get
There's no
blitzed.
doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it
Just
in a
let me
big
know.
way.
I don't know
On
what the
3rd and
hell.
long, it's Breeze.
Good play.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. From the gun, a run for Johnson.
Instead of facing on Taylor, I didn't want
6
to tackle
yards
him
on the
anyway.
pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
You don't big
This
fella.
is Johnson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to
And
work
I need
up
one more
before he
tackle
was
for a loss,
planted
and
in
then
the
his X
backfield.
factor is
That'll wind
activated.
up going for a loss of 4.
Gun
And that'll
bunt.
lead here to a 3rd down.
What's his name? Yeah, Pat Willis.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And
Don't
that
matter,
is
as long as you
incomplete.
can't get it.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Great.
Now, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute
Yeah, it
bomb
could've
of
been
a
in the
punt.
end zone.
Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start here with Jackson. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
I know.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known
It's
for
a
his
beautiful
quickness, but
sight.
also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give
I
him
know
any
you're not
type
ready
of
for
blocking.
this.
Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quick.
You motion him over, you know, to get that
In this
even
case, we've
blockage.
got a guy who's quick and fast,
Still
and he used it to
uneven,
great
though.
advantage.
They'll run it with Jackson. Big hold to the 30. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 81 yards.
Just a trap
And the
play. That's all it
49ers
is.
have now taken the lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one.
All I did
Clinic.
was slide my line to the left
They lead the
and
league in
snap the
points per
ball.
game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw
All I
on
did.
that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Nice.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Oh, yeah.
Charles, if the
Madden
season ended
zones are
today, and it's
terrible.
not going to, we still have December.
There we go, Sean Taylor.
Early
Time
in
to make-
November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them.
Thank you.
Into heavy
Thank you.
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they'll
Chris
take over
McAllister is
inside the
6'1".
45 at the 44-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran
You gotta
quarterback
lead him
back
then.
there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble
Just
the second
checking.
it was leaving his hand.
He'll find Metcalf. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson.
I don't care as long as I get 1 yard. It adds to his
Wake brings him
protected
down.
custody.
I call that play a success. A nice
No, my Bo
inside
Jackson.
run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Does Dark have me?
Following the
Does Dark
pickup
have
of
me
4,
muted?
here's 2nd and 6.
That other guy in the party.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, same
And
thing.
he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 24. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
You know, I just noticed I have yet to run with my
This is
Lamar.
an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs,
Bo has
he's getting
100 and
past
some
the
yards
point of
already.
attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
133.
Now Jackson on 1st down.
Oh God.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Remember, he had
It's the
that one
honey
long
badger, Tyrann
touchdown
Mathieu.
run. I got like
Brandon,
80
this is
off
why
of it.
golfers do their best to never count a score
Yeah.
in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Good
down.
old coverage sack.
Defense went 3-4. They got some push
No, my
from the
D-line needs to
inside.
get some more sacks.
And
Because,
this
you
is
know,
something
they
in
already
a
have like over
3-4
100
you don't
combined.
normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way?
Oh my
This
God,
is
no.
taken in.
That
It's
did not just
complete.
happen.
That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
You did not just call Tyreek
The
better than
last drive he
Sean
threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
something that we are starting to witness time and time again.
It happens. Come on, pistol.
Sacks
I
a
can see
growing
what
theme
you're
in this
picking.
1st half. This is 2nd and long.
Yeah, it tells me pistol.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson.
Yeah.
And an alley to run.
You gotta get cut off lane. It's not gonna happen.
And all the way in, touchdown.
Of course, I picked the cover 2
Seattle.
on and it didn't stop.
A great effort there.
Not
His
bad.
11th touchdown on the year. As they are an extra point away now from
This is a
tying
young
this
second half
football
team.
game. Bryant's extra point up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece.
I did, yeah.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Beautiful sight. Devin has here working on that.
This will be taken in at the
Get a little
1.
over here. Get a little top
And not
block
a bad
and then
return. Here he gets it out to the
Drew it up that way.
25-yard line.
we drew it up that way.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
You know,
And
they're
that's
keeping
a
their
great
toes. They're gonna
spot
bring
to
him
be in.
over.
But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee
on
you,
that safety.
that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Eat,
So they got to
eat.
continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
That one 28 yards
Oh, and
on
he
the
got
ground.
his X Factor active now too.
A reminder
Beautiful
coming up
sight.
just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to
Now
Jonathan
he can't
Coachman and
fumble.
our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second
Yep,
and
that's what
2.
you gotta do.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some
We'll
damage
say that
on the
would be a lot
defense.
harder than
After a
to
while,
expect.
I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Jackson.
You
Oh,
mother.
he tries to get it to Metcalf, but
Alright,
it's
Lamar's being a
intercepted.
potato. There you go.
Picked off around the
Give
27.
it.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And
No,
he's
DK
gonna
Metcalf was
score.
being a
It's
crybaby. He
Seahawks
wasn't getting enough
touchdown.
touches. So I had to force it to him.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing
Yeah,
pick sixes.
he went to the GM and
Nothing like seeing
said,
someone
Coach, I'm not
pluck
getting
it
enough
out of the air
touches.
and go
And so
the
I said,
other way
alright.
and see
So I had to
people
get
try to change directions.
5 passes or
Hard to do.
100 yards with him.
Bryant tacks on the extra
To
point,
boost his
and
morale.
that makes it a 17-10 score. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good
I hit the
return.
wrong
He's
hole.
across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Because I know how Madden works. Yeah.
The San Francisco
won't tackle
offense
me, so
ready to
it's all
start
good.
their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
No, if he gets touched
for
while
them to
running,
go
he
down
just
there
drops
and
the ball. It
put up a
doesn't
couple
matter who it
sixes.
is.
Back to back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
I love that
On
sight.
first down, it's Jackson. And he's able to get this one
Let's
down
play
to
yeah,
about
at
the
least that
40.
field goal here.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 40 now on second down. Jackson, he's got the connection to Cole Beasley. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go
At least
in
in
this
field goal
first
range,
half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run with
That's
Jackson
good.
out of the gun. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Take over.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson.
You're
And for
welcome.
the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
See, I gotta make sure
Picked
you're
off
not a
at the
potato
13.
user.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Fair enough.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out
I
just
messed
how
up my
much
entire
they trust
adjustment.
their guys
It was
in this
really, really
situation
bad.
if they decide to take a shot.
It could have been really bad.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Yep.
51 the mic. 51 the mic. Stop your
Yeah,
body.
he was streaking down the left side of the field. I was hoping you didn't see
Now
him.
Breeze.
Yeah.
Look at that, a diving catch. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Full of grace. Yeah, that could be a problem.
Ready. 95-56. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
The final shot before half for Breeze. And going deep for Hill.
Neon
And it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big
Dion won't make that
turnover
same
there
mistake
as
that
his
Sean
guys
Taylor
will
did.
get the football back. So we have reached halftime
Well,
with
let
a
you moss
touchdown.
him
That's the
like a
difference on the
5'10" receiver.
scoreboard. As we send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report, here's Jonathan Coachman. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
See, I'll just dance on the one side of the ball just to get your guys coming through.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To throw, it's Breeze. And going deep for Hill. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Oh, God, that's
Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
Nope, not going that way.
Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Don't like this one bit, but we're going to do it.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's why I did it.
There, minus 2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not putting Bo back in there just yet. I don't want to waste that X factor. I want to cherish it.
Find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It's just never material.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. DK Metcalf becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year.
And I put the drag there. He's open all the time.
Football game. Tucker with the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17.
Yeah, I'll give it to you, Tyreek again.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Yes, and then you put a drag underneath this slant.
About a yard deep. And he's up past the
And the
20
yellows are
to the
gone, leaving the yellow. I mean, the drag wide open.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17-all.
B-Duck, baby, let's go.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off near his own 48, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
See, he's not going to make another mistake like Sean T did also.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the
183 rushing yards.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, going to make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
At the 27-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Rice. Still a couple yards.
I don't know why,
short
but
of the
somehow my
first
guy
as the
just slowed down
3-yard
at the
gain
end.
brings up a 3rd down.
I don't know why.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Ready. Go against the mic. Victory.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He
don't
can
care.
run for it, and he
Take
will.
it.
So
Just
no
take that
sack.
field
He
goal.
gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes
Fine. Let's take
downfield,
that
but
field
he
goal.
finally ran out of
Not gonna
time
beat it,
and
actually.
room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
Yeah.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown.
I already told you
We know
what
that, but
defensive
the
plays I'd be
NFL,
running.
Defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Seahawks take over
Oh, yeah.
first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Same with Devin Hester.
Coming to the line here to begin their
Good
next
old
drive,
man.
the
I can
Seahawks
smell it right
offense.
now.
And last time, 1 play
no,
interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Could be an
I
RPO.
think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
It was an
Here's
RPO.
Johnson. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage
Yeah,
amidst
that has
traffic.
that little slip
But
screen
in
on
this
the
case,
left.
how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Kill.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And now here's another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I could have swore I held X to hand it off,
and
but
the
it was
Niners have a
not.
first down.
That could have been really
Well,
bad.
partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Jackson. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Don't like what you're in. I'm gonna switch out.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Being chased out
Oh
left.
my God, took a
And that
terrible
one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play.
Definitely could have been
Back
better.
now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Did not want this
They'll
play.
go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
I audibled out of it.
Give me that ball, defense. Shift. Whip. Watch the whip.
Now it's Jackson.
DK, you
Looking
bum.
end zone, but
Freaking
it's
high pointed to you and you
incomplete.
can catch it.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time.
He had it.
Defensively, nice
It's just-
job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Again, Jackson. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Gotta dissect them.
From 3 yards out. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Exactly.
On those slants, everything happens
first read
so
wasn't
quickly.
there, my
What
second
makes it
read.
work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Okay.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Good old 2-possession game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene?
Yeah.
Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over
That's what we like
$150
to
now.
see.
And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Breeze to throw for it on 4th.
You didn't see that?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Oh, yeah. 2 soft squats and 2 deep halves.
3 bucks.
Yeah, nice.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they'll have an answer for it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
He still has his X Factor
Just what you
active,
want
so
on
he's
a
not
first down
fumbling.
run. Call it 8 yards.
No, he has protective
And it's
custody.
2nd and 2.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't had
8
it not
yards the
activated
gain on
yet.
that last run. Here's 2nd and a
Yeah,
couple.
since the first quarter. I've been saving it.
Tighten up.
They run again with Jackson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
It's a beautiful sight.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
I'm coming back out my cover 4. And I'll let you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 2 deep halves and 2 soft squats.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to
That's a beautiful sight.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
And all the way in.
Sorry, I want to pat the stats. I got scored again.
A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him
it's all about them stats. Got to get my X factor.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Bryant's extra point up and good.
I don't understand. Some of my offense is a 99, but my defense is only a 92.
Three timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And
I gave you a chance. I came up in a regular kick.
And someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Check 3, check 3. Check.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground.
1 yard.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain. A 1 yard gain there following the 3 yard pickup on 1st down.
Okay, I'm not complaining.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. Now he's got it at the 15. 33 yards that time.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
Now Jackson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air.
Let's see if you would, because I gave you the hint.
That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Jackson.
Yeah.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
That's what I run
back.
against the CPU.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is. He better figure it out.
Hey, it worked.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come in
I held that.
guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
I'm actually surprised he has
on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Now here's a look
Come on,
for the end
DK, I
zone,
gave
but
you
that
that.
one's
You
going to
pressed
line
down
up
like that.
incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline
I'll take
motioning.
my field goal.
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yep.
Yeah, I think
See?
you got to let them play, and the officials
Missed
are
right down the middle.
instructed. If there's contact coming
Maybe
from
a little
both
off to the
sides,
left a little bit.
no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Gun tight offset.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again.
He's got a man, complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
He got cracked as he did it, but he did.
Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I love him.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Breeze now on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated.
I did,
correctly.
but I don't know if you heard me. It's Sean Taylor.
This week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Jackson now. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm.
Damn, that's with
Incomplete.
4 interceptions.
Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Now a give right side.
There you go. Now
Jackson.
I can fumble.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
You have 2 timeouts. And I kicked it in bounds for you.
Here's Hill on the return. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And that will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Ready, 95-56.
Throwing on second down, Breeze. And they are able able to stop him, but he does take it all the
play.
way to the 2. Now the Seahawks call the
Some risky
second of their
timeout,
3
but
timeouts.
gotta do what you
As the
gotta
clock
do.
will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Ready? 5-9.
Oh, RPO peak zone
Now a
bubble.
fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl
Neon.
type season for him, and
Neon.
the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams
Well, if it
want
helps,
to
I
avoid that type
had
of a
2
play,
hard
but
flats.
sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
On second and goal.
Good break, yep.
Breeze to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. This is caught now for a late touchdown.
They're supposed to be
hold
yellow
everything
there.
here. This
I don't know
one's
where it
not
went.
over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance
You
at
do.
all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick.
I could
when you
kneel
don't
it,
get
but I'm not
the
gonna do
risk
that.
comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything.
You gotta give you a
because
fair chance.
You're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st down, it's Jackson. And for one of the first
Bo
times
doesn't go
tonight,
down
he's
that
going to be
easy.
held up at the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. There he goes left side. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they couldn't be happy
Bill
that
had
they
an
got
amazing day.
because that means they
243
gave up
rushing
a
yards.
touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you
yeah.
never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
They're basically all 90.
Breeze now on 1st down. Now in desperation. They've got his man complete. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Not gonna lie, you scored the most points against me.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 12, and that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's
Little
another
Chris
thing to win and
McAllister,
put up the
baby.
amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on
Not
offense.
fast. He just has
They can't help but feel
extremely
great
high
about
zone and man
themselves, can't
coverage.
they? I mean, what a game.
And he's
Put up that
6'1".
number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call,
330
run,
total
pass, it's all
rushing
going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for San Francisco, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign.
pretty sad.
And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they suffered just their second loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well.
I have 11 rushes. Those two are usually flipped. Okay, not 25 rushes, but like it's usually like a little bit more rushes, probably like 20 to 15, 20 rushes, 15 passes, but it's like that's fucked up. 24 for 216. I did the 20 average. Did I really break that many runs?
I believe so.
2, right?
I think.
What's great is not a single person on either team had over 100 yards receiving.
I know.
Tyreek at 87, DK at 61, Lynn Swan at touchdown pitch. We're looking at Jimmy Johnson, 9 tackles, running a lot, 7. Dion to 6. Patrick Willis, 2 tackles for loss. Now this is what's fucked up right here. Quarterback sacks. Deion Sanders, 2. What is that? Care to explain? So?
What?
Did you not hear me?
I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, this is what's fucked up. Quarterback sacks.
Yeah.
Dion had 2.
Yeah.
That's fun. How did I complete 9 passes for 203 yards?
I don't know.
That is kind of fun.
No idea.
I don't know what to run against whatever the hell you ran.
3-4 odd.
I mean, I know what to run against the 3-4 odd, but
That's what I did, but I adjusted.
yeah, exactly. Whatever your adjustments are is fucked. Can't get my head wrapped around it.
Fair enough.
Well, that's it for Madden for today.
Alrighty. Well, good game.
Enough for one day.
I'll see you, I think, week 17, I think.
Yeah. I'll be ready. I'll be more prepared.
Alrighty.
I know what I'm expecting now, so.
Alright. I might not go as easy on you, though.
That's fine. Like, I understand, like, there's gonna be cover 3 beaters, cover 2 beaters, you're gonna fucking choose the red.
Hey, I didn't.
I'll be prepared, and I'll run the opposite. You don't even know it's coming.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty, well.
Alright, I'll see you.
Alright, we'll see ya.